Almost like a insult to all the walking pilgrims, we now see the tourist train arriving at the Plaza de Obradoiro, where all the pilgrims sort of land in their hike. This is the tomb or shrine of supposedly Saint Jacob or Santiago. You're not allowed to take photographs in there, but there's a statue that you're supposed to hug if you want to, and underneath is the shrine. It looks like this. I'm gonna have a drink here and enjoy life. Beautiful oasis that we just walked into. We're having sangria and chips and olives, which is what the hotel offered when we ordered our drinks. It's really lovely. I will add the name and the address so you can come here if you go to Santiago. It's perfect to read a book, write a novel, or
meet Ernest Hemingway. This is the place to meet Ernest Hemingway.
yeah, you can bring The Old Man and the Sea and read it here.
Yep.
We took a guided tour earlier today, a free walking tour. The link will also come here so you can check it out. It was lovely. He also said that Ernest Hemingway was here, was staying at one of the hotels downtown. And if you have read The Old Man and the Sea, you know that the main character is called Santiago. It was heavily implied he was inspired by the city. Nobody really knows. It's one of those, you know, things that locals usually want to brag about, but we cannot say if this is the case. But either way, maybe this is the way it was. So
It's a nice story though.
yeah, it is. It is a lovely story. So yeah, we will probably. Oh yeah, also tonight we're trying to. So on the walking tour, he recommended that we go to the old albergue on the main piazza next to, or the main plaza next to the church, which now is a run hotel. It's one of the luxurious hotels in town. Originally it was free for pilgrims, and now the only living tradition that still remains is that the 10 first pilgrims to register gets free either breakfast, lunch or dinner. So this
We're running for dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna go for dinner. So you can do this as long as you've sort of checked in and got your certificate 3 days before. So this is our last chance to do it. So we're gonna go for dinner tonight and see if we can get seats. Because this would actually be really cool. You get free dinner at the luxury hotel. Of course, in the pilgrim department, so it's probably not gonna be so super fancy, but still, hey, free dinner.
Vad ska jag säga?
You have to say it in English.
What do you want me to say?
You just made a very nice statement about what is the thing about Santiago de Compostela.
Sockerkaka.
Yeah. And in English?
sugar cake.
Can you please motivate this?
No, it's just like sugar cake. In Swedish, sockerkaka. It's for breakfast, it's for lunch, and it's for dinner. An afternoon tea, perhaps, I assume.
So the thing is that when you order coffee, regardless of if it's morning or lunch or anything, you always get sugar cookie. So this is the smallest version we've gotten so far.
Very sweet.
They're very sweet. It's usually quite nice. It tastes like a Swedish sugar cake, but
I
slightly
don't think
better.
the name is sugar cake though.
No, but we are international retards. We don't know any better.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah, we give less and less shit on this trip also. We become less and less holy, and we give less and less shit about stuff. Yeah, that's how
We
it goes.
started out holy and now we are more unholy than ever.
She says and pops a smoke.
Stop citat.
We just had one of the craziest experiences on the Camino. So apparently every day there's a free lunch, a free breakfast and a free dinner. If you know where to go, I'm going to show you the picture of it. And you basically go into the big hotel, which costs money. And now we're still on right now. And you're going through the entire place, up through the kitchens, where you pick up your own food, somehow magically by some miracle to know exactly where you go. We didn't get any guide. There was a crazy German guy who showed us where to go, and he was really stressed out. And he was borderline insane, but in a very kind of fun way and happy way. And he took us to this place where you get your own plate of food and random stuff. And then they basically just leave you there. The weirdest thing, but super amazing. So if you come for the Camino, you should do this. You have to have a certificate and a stamp, but you should definitely try this. It's only 10 people who get it for lunch and for breakfast, so you have to make sure that you're here early. We went there for the dinner, which is at 7, so be here at 6. All right. We are now leaving the orchestra. Through Old Town in Santiago de Compostela. It is a World Heritage since, I have no idea, but probably 1985. Guessing wildly here. And we're going to show you some of it as well because it is quite pretty, as many of these old towns is, but I don't know, apparently this was special. Walking through Old Town. We are currently on the hunt for a market that we actually found yesterday. It was really lovely, but we don't know where it is. So we have now for a while, on multiple occasions, tried to locate this place. And my mother is now asking one of the garbage pick-uppers. Yeah, it's a practical approach, my mother. Alright, we got directions. We're apparently walking in the wrong direction. Kind of. Maybe. So we're taking his advice. Who knows? Exactly. We're taking his advice because honestly, we don't have any better option. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down this little road here. Spinning! You can see it. This road. See what we find. Hopefully a market. You never really know. My mother, the bloodhound, has got a trail. We're now turning right, continuing in on the hunt for the market. She claims she's found it. I am skeptical, but I'm willing to be happily surprised. You know. Yeah. Also, we don't have any clean clothes anymore. It's getting gross. Still on the hunt for the supermarket or the grand market place. We asked, or my mother decided to ask a second person about 20 meters later. He wanted us to go in the completely opposite direction, back to where we came from. Yeah.
They probably only work here.
Yeah, they don't really care. It's more like, oh, stupid tourists again, trying to find something that doesn't really... Maybe it doesn't exist, who knows? We were there yesterday, so we know it's here. But maybe they just magically moved it. 20 meters later, we ask another person again, a lady. She tells us that there is no market in the city. It's only outside the city that there are markets. We're starting to get the suspicion that we actually magically ended up in a magical kingdom yesterday, where they have a market. Yeah, very Alice in Wonderland. I had a minor epiphany. I know where it is. I just remembered where we were before we found a market, which is just like 10 meters away from where we were. So we are now on the right track. We know where it is, unless of course I completely lost my mind. But that doesn't happen so often, directional wise at least. But it looks kind of closed actually. This is where the market started yesterday. So you can see beautiful churches like all over the place. Some parts of Old Town while we're walking. And now, if all goes according to plan, we will see it just behind these two houses here. You can see the crates and we can see the general buildings.
That's right. Du har rätt.
Ha ha ha, mother agrees. Here it is. Whew. I was worried for my sense of direction there for a second because I knew it would be on this side somewhere. Ha! Satisfaction. And this is the inside of the market. It seems as though we ended up when it's mostly closed. Perhaps we are here a bit too late. Wine still available. Cheese, even more important. I personally, or actually the only thing that's important probably in life, that's actually still open. Cheese, ham, and we actually bought a cheese here yesterday, which was one of the best cheeses I've eaten in my life. I will try to remember its name. So, all of these things are so tasty.